Guten Tag. Welcome back to the Bears. And this podcast, as always, the guillotine, Daddy Rambo, coming back. Guillotine, what's happening, brother?
Dude, you know those little, the dental floss sticks, and they've got like a little scratchy thing on the end where you can like get it between your teeth? Well, I used one of them yesterday, and I was like scratching one of my back teeth with it. And nothing, whatever, used it and went about my business. And then later on, I drank something cold, and it like hurt my tooth.
You have a cavity, dude?
I don't know. I've never had a cavity in my life.
No.
But I fucking, now for the past day, anything I drink that's cold, it's like, oh, bitch.
You might have a cavity that was filled up with gunk, and you pried loose the gunk plug, and now the cavity is open.
That's pretty gross.
Hey.
Maybe I just like scratched and broke something off or something. Chipped a little piece of my tooth off. I don't know, but it's pretty gay. Don't like it.
Gotta go to the dentist in a couple weeks.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I get bitched at for not flossing.
Yeah.
Like, that's your fucking job.
That's
What I'm paying you for. Why do I gotta floss? So I gotta do your job? No.
I do floss, not as much as I should, but
I don't at all.
yeah, well, it's just your teeth.
Who cares?
Yeah, it just enables me to eat, I mean, I'll just make smoothies, fuck it.
You only get one sit, it's fine.
You got blenders, I mean, fuck.
It's 2022.
It's 2022. They got robot teeth now.
Fuck, bro. Get out of here.
So, I don't know where we left off, but I recently went down to the beautiful lower shore of Maryland. It's the Delmarva Peninsula. And let me tell you, man, it is. I just love it down there. I really do.
Well, you're gonna retire down there, right?
Yeah,
Is that still
that's still my plan. Yeah. Maybe a year or two when I retire.
A year or two. I wish, dude. So sick of working.
I don't want to do it anymore. But it is beautiful down there. I love it down there. But I mean, it sucks. You don't want to go there. It's a shithole. The
little deer, they taste like shit.
Yeah, I heard they're real grisly and stuff. Yeah, you don't want to go down there.
Don't do it.
Don't. Yeah, nobody go. But I went down for a jiu-jitsu thing. Ryan Maitland down there, a buddy of ours. He practices jiu-jitsu down there, and his gym had this like event, and I was going down for that. And then a guy we met through the podcast, Will Bratton, shout out, was talking to Ryan down there, and they've done some turkey hunting together, and we even talked about doing that, but I just didn't have the time.
Nor do you care too much about that bird. No. I'm with you.
But Will's got a bow fishing. I don't want to call it a rig. It's the fucking boat set up for bow fishing, and it's aluminum boat. It's an 18-footer, I think it is. It's a nice boat. He's got that thing set up pretty sweet. He's got some wicked lights on this thing. I mean, and he did it. He did it all right, man. He's got lights ran to a generator.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. How do they run the lights?
Yeah, they're hooked up to a generator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got a little quiet generator on there, and that thing it's just pumping out light. He's got some light going through that thing too. And interesting fact, you don't want like a super bright white light because of the water, and it like you get like a little bit of a reflection. So he's got like an orange film over his lights so that you can see into the water better.
I remember that time me and Runsky were putting through the swamp, and this guy came ripping past us at like 4 a.m. with it. It was lit up.
Yeah,
like you could see him coming like over the frag. He had lights. It looked like a fucking UFO coming through right there. But anyway,
so he's got this boat all set up, and he was kind enough to take us out bow fishing. And dude, that is, I mean, hunting for fish is my kind of fishing.
I'm telling you.
It is just so much better than a fucking fishing rod. Like, I like fishing. It's cool. It's kind of like turkey hunting to me. Like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
But, dude, bow fishing is fucking fun. That is so fucking cool. Yeah, I got a bow. I want to get hooked up for bow fishing up here. We got to start doing it up here. I've heard a lot of guys say the flats is great for smoking snakehead and shit.
Well, there's actually a snakehead tournament this coming Saturday.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think it's like $2,000 for first place.
Yeah, it's this Saturday, right?
Yeah, the 14th or 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll be Ryan's bachelor party.
Dumb.
I know. But I'm pretty sure that's the date is. But yeah, I was looking at that. I wouldn't have a bow set up in time anyway, and I don't even know if they allow bow fishing as part of it. One I shot, Will said we didn't have a scale or nothing, but he said it was probably about 8 pounds. It was a nice hefty snakehead. Yeah. I mean, and dude, it was really neat to see, like, to watch how it's done. So like, I assumed like bow fishing as a whole was like you just fucking go out and find some like mildly shallow water and you'll see a fish and it'll be swimming along and you shoot it, but it's not necessarily like that. Like, I mean, these things are in shallow water. I'm talking about like a foot of water.
Shit.
Yeah, and I mean sometimes deeper, but like, and the refraction thing, it's a factor. It definitely is. Like, you have to shoot under the fish.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as you think. Like, I think that plays. It depends a lot on how deep in the water the fish is. Mm-hmm. The deeper they are, the harder it's going to be.
Probably the lower you have to aim.
Yeah. And another thing I thought that was really cool, and I don't know why, and these snakehead are like perfect for bow fishing because they literally just sit there. Like, you pull the boat up to them, and they could be like 7-8 feet away from the boat, and they will just sit there.
No shit.
Yeah, they don't move. Like, Ryan missed one. And it went right over top of it. And Ryan was like, should I wait to reel my arrow in? And Will was like, yeah, no, don't reel it in. Because if you reel it in and the arrow hit him, like while he was reeling in, he would have took off.
Yeah.
But he stayed there after Ryan just barely missed him. And he stayed there for me to shoot it.
Damn.
It's fucking cool, man. I really enjoyed it. We got 4 snakeheads, so I got home the next day. We put them on ice. And there's some slimy fish.
Like a catfish?
Yes, if not more slimy.
Oh shit!
It's crazy. They are tough to fillet. I mean, like you gotta use like a rag to hold them. I mean, or have some like. I didn't use a rag because I didn't want to fucking ruin one of my kitchen towels, but I just stuck my fingers like in their gill. And,
yeah,
like,
you can't do it in their mouth, right?
No,
because they got fucking chompers.
They got some teethers. I mean, pretty. I posted pictures to our Instagram if you're listening. You can check that out and look at this fish if you've never seen a snakehead or whatnot. But yeah, somebody told me a story of over somewhere in like the Philippines, right, where they've got these snakeheads over there, and in the Philippines it's like not uncommon for them to bathe in the rivers. Mm-hmm. And apparently, a mutual friend heard of a guy that was taking a buck and bath in the river, and a snakehead literally bit his dick and balls off.
Oh. I knew where this was going, but I didn't expect off. Shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. They thought it was a fucking little mouse in there swimming with some fucking grapes or something.
Holy shit.
That bitch came up, and could you imagine? I think I'd blow my brains out.
Yeah.
I would like just walk up to the side of the riverbank and just swan dive into a rock.
Unless they had like some cadavers and you can go to the hospital and like pick out your new dick.
Oh yeah. I'm like, where's the black guys? I want a black dick.
I want the size of this fucking microphone, dude.
I wonder if they could. I heard of that one chick that cut that dude's dick off. What was her name? Something Anthony.
Oh shit.
Casey Anthony.
Nah, she murdered her child.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Bobbitt. What was her last name?
Fuck.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Lorena Bobbitt, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I think there was a middle name even there. Lorena Lee Bobbitt, or I don't know what they called her, but
yeah, something. Yeah.
Didn't she cut her husband's dick off and throw it in a field?
Chucked it out the window, moving car. They found it, sewed it back on, and he did porn later on.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did porn?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, she actually cut it. I don't know if she cut the whole thing or like half of it or something, but they found it, sewed it back on, and he was in some pornog, some late 80s, early 90s pornog.
Wow. Frankencock.
Yeah. Got to look that up when we pause the video.
Mm-hmm. That's incredible. Good for him.
Yeah, great for him.
Good for him.
She fucked up. She made a star by cutting off a wiener.
Yeah. Now he's fucking porn stars. That's why don't be crazy.
Don't be crazy.
Don't be fucking crazy.
Leave the wieners alone, ladies.
Yeah, do anything to me. Just please don't do that.
Burn my truck to the ground. Yeah. You know.
Throw my bow off of a fucking bridge. Just don't cut my dick off, please, for the love of God. Yeah, so I'm getting off track here, but snakeheads biting cock. So yeah, watch it. Watch your willies.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't go bathing in the river.
Don't skinny dip in the river. And actually, like even for me, like up here now, and I've swam naked in the rivers up here, you know, and I think I'll be apprehensive to do that in the future.
I don't like swimming in the river.
No.
I mean, I do and I don't. You know, you can't see anything in the river.
No.
And, you know, we're really close to salt water. They talk about bull sharks. They've been up in the river before. I know that's you got a better chance of winning the fucking lottery, but it's a possibility.
Hey, I won Keno last night.
We're going to the strip club.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like an irrational fear of mine, actually. I share that fear with you.
Yeah.
Sharks, man.
No thanks.
They're terrifying to me. I mean, it's just, I don't know if it's like the silence and it's being out of your element. You know what I mean? Like you can't hear them coming. You might not see them if they're behind you. You know, it's just, it's a terrifying thing. I mean, I still swim, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't say I think about it. I don't think about it from time to time.
Yeah.
When I'm in the ocean or swimming in the river.
I don't like the ocean.
Yeah.
No thanks.
You don't swim in the ocean at all?
I mean, I have and I will, but
You don't like?
there's two things. It's salty as fuck.
Yeah.
Like you go underwater, you come back up, and your first instinct is to lick your lips, and it's just,
Yeah.
And then of course critters.
Yeah. 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 I'm with you. I love to swim, but
I feel like a deer when I'm in the ocean, and the shark is the motherfucker up in the tree stand.
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like at any moment I could just be fucking ambushed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's an eerie feeling being out in the water.
Not a fan.
Yeah. I don't know.
So anyway,
So snakeheads.
did you grill these cocksuckers up? How'd they taste?
Yes, actually, I gave a good bit of it away to family because I got a nice amount of meat out of them poor fish. But what I did was I blackened them, and that was Will's recommendation. Will said that he likes to blacken them, and I've never blackened fish before. I can cook, you know what I mean? I guess for like a Neanderthal, I can cook all right, but I'm not like by any means a chef. But
Isn't blackening you just put a bunch of herbs on it and kind of burn the herbs or something?
pretty much, I just did what it said. I
YouTube.
was like, Alexa, how do I blacken fish? She pulled up my search history. I was like, no, not that. I was like, blackened fish, Alexa. Oh, sorry. Closing your video. Thank you.
No, don't close the video.
No, you know what? Leave it on.
New browser.
Yeah. What is it? What is that browser called? Fuck.
Incognito?
Incognito browser.
Yeah.
So and the recipe on there was, I seasoned it with my own seasoning, and I melt it. So you melt butter, and then you like put the fish in the butter, almost like you'd be like putting a batter on, like you were frying it. So you melt butter in a bowl, and I put the fish in it, coated in butter, and then I seasoned the fuck out of it, and I threw it in a smoking hot cast iron skillet, and then I draped some butter over top of it and let it burn basically for 2 minutes, just on high, and then flip it 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and you're good to go. And it was very good. I don't know if I would say it's as good as rockfish, but it's pretty close. It's an excellent fish. I want to try like just baking it next time with just like some lemon and some garlic and shit. That's maybe some Old Bay. That's great. Fish is great that way. So I might try that next. But I was overall, I'm gonna do some more bow fishing, and I think we should try and set that boat up for it. I mean, I got a generator. We just need
Is
to
it
get
the
some
right
lights.
type of boat for it?
We could go on the flats with it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a V bottom. Will's is a John boat, right?
Yeah.
Flat bottom.
Yeah, it's flat bottom. Yeah, no, it would not be easy, but we could bow fish with it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think if we did it, I don't think we should make it like a bow fishing boat, but I think we could take some lights out.
Yeah.
And you just
weld up a little stand for some lights and
yeah. Yep. Or I could even grab like 2 more of them Milwaukee lights that I got.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Clamp it to the side of the boat, put a little orange fucking sticker over the lens. Good to go.
I'd love to. I got the old Martin. I can Turn into a bow fishing rig.
We could even get like fucking orange or red like headlamps and put waders on and walk around on the flats.
See, this is where we're going back to swimming. No,
Dude, I'm not getting eaten by a shark.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
Boat.
All right. Yeah. The boat's definitely better.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do some crabbing this year. We want to get that thing set up for crabbing.
Yeah. Speaking of the boat, I took the prop off and I took the prop hub out, which was the problem. Can't fucking find one. So I don't know about that.
Oh. Well, not even on eBay?
No.
No shit.
Found one on eBay, but it was in the fucking United Kingdom. I haven't gone to my local boat shop yet. I went to West Marine. They didn't have one. But there's a boat shop out near my dad's in Turkey Point. I think they will probably have one, but my first instinct is obviously the internet.
Yeah.
Couldn't fucking find one on the internet except for that one and
No shit.
across the pond.
Across the pond over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to buy. I mean, that'd probably take 2 months to get here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a fucking 9.9 Johnson. I mean, how many of these fucking
they've
things?
got to have them around somewhere. Somebody's got some. So hopefully we can do that. And if not, my buddy Jason McCarthy, shout out Jason. I seen him at the bar last night actually. Let me make sure I got this mic going. And his boat's all set up. It's over at my uncle's place, so we could always go with them.
We're definitely going crabbing. Sam wants to go. I haven't been in forever. We're going crabbing.
Yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna push Sam in the river.
Yeah.
I'm never crabbing with you fuckers.
Yeah, so it's been a somber weekend around this household.
It has?
Yeah, me and Sam went out to dinner. Well, first we were outside feeding the chickens, and then we went to dinner to celebrate my upcoming birthday, which is tomorrow.
Oh shit, it is. It's May 8th, huh?
Yeah. And we
May-
came back
May
home.
9th. Happy. Ooh.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do something. We should do something today.
Let's do something.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway.
Proceed with your story.
Come back home. I'm a little tipsy. And I look out back, and I see 5 chickens, and it's pissing rain, mind you. And I'm like, oh, the other 2 chickens are probably in the coop. Smart chickens. Mm-hmm. Wake up the next morning. I went to work Saturday. So after work, I came home, and I went out there and fed the chickens, got the eggs. I'm looking around, only 5 chickens. Where's the other 2? And upon further investigation, a critter slipped into my backyard and thieved 2 of my chickens.
What do you think it was?
A fox.
Really?
Yeah, because...
He'll be back.
Yeah. Well, I put a cinder block up at the hole. I'm not going to fix the hole. They have a fox trap at work. I'm going to get it tomorrow and put it right at the hole.
Is it a clamp trap?
It's a live trap. Not going to work. I was thinking a snare.
You need a snare.
Yeah.
I think I have one at the house.
If you got one, that'd be wonderful.
I'll have to look for it because I tried those stupid traps. They don't fucking work.
No.
You know how many foxes I killed with a trap, though, with a snare? Fucking 3 of them.
Yeah. The only thing I'm scared about is the dogs.
Yeah, that's a factor. You could just set it up at night and make sure you go down and turn it off in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, you got one of those like paw clamp traps.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like
not necessarily a snare. It's what is it? What are they called?
Yeah, I don't know.
A snare would probably work, but what I have is the one that clamps on their paw, like that fucking movie we watched when we were kids. What was that movie? Fox and the Hound. Remember that with the bear and shit?
Yeah, bear trap. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, I was thinking of like a snare. Just set the lasso up in front of the hole, and when it comes through, just fucking choke his bitch ass.
Yeah.
Because I'm on a mission now
Yeah.
to murder this fox.
You got to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will keep coming back.
Yeah.
Or she, whatever it may be. But
My thoughts were, because the chickens roost up on our porch, which is absolutely disgusting because they just shit everywhere. But my thought was it probably slipped in right before they went to roost and just snagged 2 of them.
Yep.
And what it did, it was smart enough to take them outside of the fence and ate them outside of the fence.
Yeah.
4 fucking dogs upstairs, and not one of them.
Not one of them. Useless.
Well, the one that I would have trusted the most to go out there and fuck the damn dog up is crated when we're not here. So.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. You ought to leave her outside. When it starts getting warm,
It's
just
like
let
a
her stay
guardian.
outside for a couple nights.
Guardian dog.
Yeah. Because, dude, if she's out there, that fox ain't coming in there.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Well, they got a doggy door, and you'd think chickens would raise a fucking
yeah.
bunch
You
of
think.
hell.
But when they're sleeping, man, they're...
You think a fox is gonna walk up the fucking 12 steps and
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm. I think it is possible, yes. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. They're very intelligent.
Yeah. Sly like a fox.
Sly like a fox.
And I got my Glock right next to the bed, but I don't think my neighbors would like that very much.
Probably not, dude. You should shoot it with your bow. No, that's what I did with, well, the first one I shot with my 12 gauge.
Mm.
And, but
You
this
had
was...
an awful time with chickens over your house.
Yeah, dude. Foxes, hawks, raccoons, everything. Every predator you can think of. Well, the state forest is right there. And at that point in time, there wasn't all those houses behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a woods up there, too.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's why I fucking bought the place. It sucks that they built behind me. But
For real.
I can't. I used to be able to, like, shoot in my backyard and no issues. Now I can't. So, and they started building back there when all that was going on. So the first fox I killed, I shot with my shotgun.
Fuck yeah.
But then they started building all them houses and shit back there, and I didn't want to use my gun after that. So the second two I shot with my bow.
No shit.
Yep.
You
they
trapped them and then you shot
and then I
them.
shot them. Yeah. They screamed like a motherfucker. So I literally, one time I walked out there in my fucking underoos.
Fuck yeah.
At like 5 o'clock in the morning and smoked this fox with a fucking rage. Just cut that motherfucker in half.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been taking my bow up in the bedroom at night, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. Here I'd say go with the bow. You don't
Yeah.
want to piss your neighbors off.
Or do I?
Nor do I.
Maybe I just let them know
What the deal is. Come around here and get clapped, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I got 2 old 300s upstairs with some old broadheads on. I'm ready to fucking. So if you're listening, you bitch ass fox, come around here and get fucking dealt with. Yeah, Sam was beside herself. She was upset.
Yeah. Well, I know she loves those chickens. So.
Yeah, and
That
it's
sucks.
been 5 years. You'd think it. I could have swore it would have happened long before this.
Yeah. I wonder what's brought it. Like it's just unusual, you know, to be in your neighborhood like this.
A lot of people have been having problems because a lot of people got chickens and ducks around here, and they've all been having issues.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So the fox is in the chicken coop.
Yeah, this thing is smart. It knows it's easy pickings around here.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. You should start like a neighborhood watch. You could be like the leader of the neighborhood watch for foxes.
Fucking give me a call.
Do fucking make like a militia to get rid of these the chicken protectors.
I think I might sit on my roof one night if I can't get him with a trap.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Motion
Just-
detector lights in the backyard.
Yep. Just fucking ice him from the roof with the bow.
Yeah.
First kill with 80. Can you imagine what 80-pound limbs is gonna rip through that fox, son?
Wouldn't even know what hit him.
Give him the old Texas heart shot.
Yeah.
I want that motherfucker to taste my fletchings.
Bitch.
Yeah. Another fun fact. I bought a saddle.
Yeah.
I bought that X-Op.
Yeah. Seen that.
I was talking to Ryan. He asked me about it, and I think I talked about it on here.
Yeah.
About seeing it, and then he was asking me about it, and I went online and I was looking at it, and I had it in like my cart in Amazon, and I went on Amazon and motherfuckers are sold out, son.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. So I went went online, started looking around. I found the same deal on like Scheels Outdoors, SCHEELS.
Shields. Yeah.
And it was like $200. You get the X-Op saddle, you get the platform and all the ropes and stuff. I'm gonna do a lot of modifying to this thing.
It looks intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna take some tweaking. Like I'm not gonna use their bridge. I'm gonna use my own shit and different ropes. But I mean, first impression, it's all right. It's a nice saddle. I don't think it's nearly as nice as like a tethered one that I tried on. But for the money, I figured if nothing else, I got a platform.
And how much is that? 200.
You can buy them for like $150. So it's like,
Yeah.
I whatever.
And all in all,
I
you're
basically
in-
got a saddle included with a platform. You know,
And how much was it altogether?
$200.
Yeah. So.
The platform's $130.
Yeah.
So, and I needed a harness, and this doubles as a harness as well, this X-Op saddle. So it kind of, for me, it was like, if I really like saddle hunting, I'll probably end up buying a nice one. But I think this is a good one to maybe just try it out, dip my toe in, and see if I really like it. And so far, I think I'm going to like it.
It just seems like so much work to me.
And it is like getting set up, and I can't really speak to it yet, because I haven't hunted. But my first impression is learning how to use the system and playing with it. Like I'm playing with it in my yard and shit. It's a little to get used to, But I don't think it's any more complicated than like when you first start using a climber. It's a lot. When you first start using a climber, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? I'm like inchworming up this tree. It can be overwhelming almost. And the saddle's the same thing. But I think I've got like the hang of it.
Makes sense.
At least how the fundamentals down right now. I understand how it works and whatnot, and playing with the height of your lanyard and stuff, and the comfort, making it more comfortable on your hips. And I think I like having it. It's like a tool to me. Like there's all different kinds of methods in which you can pursue a deer or any game animal, and that can be a blind, it can be a climbing tree stand, it can be a hang on, it can be a saddle, it can be a ghillie suit. And I like to have as many tools as I can
in your repertoire.
Is my repertoire. And what the saddle provides for me more than anything, that the reason I like it the most, is the ability to climb trees that I can't use a climber in.
Any tree.
Just about any tree.
Yeah.
And I mean, barring like super big trees, you can't, but
if you can't wrap around it, you probably not gonna climb it.
Yeah. So there's a lot of spots that I would love to hunt. There's spots that I've been on public land, like Fair Hill I went to, where I was like, man, I would love to hunt here, but there's no climbable trees.
I'm with you there.
The climber has opened all that up to me. I mean, you're talking the saddle, has opened all that up to me. You're talking about out of the places I hunt, I'd say 20 to 30% of those properties are spots I want to hunt that I can't because I don't have the right tree. So this is literally adding 30% real estate, 30% more opportunity for me to be able to hunt specific areas that I couldn't hunt before.
Yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of times that I wish I could have gotten in a certain tree, but I was limited because of my climber.
Yeah.
So now, how are you going to do it? Are you going to stick it, or are you going to get lineman boots?
Initially, I'm sticking it.
Okay.
Now, there's a fucking million ways you can use it. You can one stick it. You can multiple stick it.
How do you one stick it? That perplexes my brain.
It's actually not that hard, but to me, like, I don't care if I got to carry in a couple extra sticks. I'd rather get up the tree faster.
Yeah.
And make my weight and have to carry more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As to one sticking, it's going to take you longer to get up the tree, but it's way less weight.
Yeah.
But to me, like, I don't care if I got to add a couple pounds of sticks. When I get to where I want to be, I want to get up in that tree as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Are you going to ever get lineman boots and try to do it like that?
Like with the spikes?
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go, but you can't do that on public land.
Oh, tits.
Yeah. So.
Well, you can't, quote unquote.
You can't drive without a seatbelt.
Come on.
You can't drink and drive. You ever heard of a road soda, dude? Get fucked. Now, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But at least on public. But I think for private land, that might not be bad. But honestly, what I think I'm going to do on private, I got all these sticks. I'm just going to set sticks up.
Ooh.
And then I can just climb right in, saddle up.
That makes sense.
Pretty sweet. Especially for those short sits, man. I don't think the saddle's feasible for an all-day sit.
No.
It's just not comfortable enough. But for like early season, man, where you're slipping in after work and you're sitting there for 3 hours, 4 hours, I think the saddle's going to be money. I think it's great. I like being able to hide behind the tree when you shoot.
That, yeah.
I like being able to shoot from either side. Like it definitely, there's some potential there. I'm probably going to use my climber more than anything still. But I'm certainly going to hunt with the saddle, and I like having it as a tool in my toolbox, because it's like, when I'm at work and I fix shit for a living, and if I don't have the tools to do the job, it fucking makes doing that job a lot more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I like having as many tools as possible, and this is my passion. Hunting is everything to me, and I want to be able to have as many options as I can, and I'm going to continue to do this. They come out with a new way to fucking climb a tree, I'm probably going to get that too. I just like having options. That's why I like Ryan was talking about maybe selling his climber and he maybe keeping one hang on or whatever, and
just keep it.
He is. I think what he was initially thinking about selling, because he's got 2 climbers. I was like, sell one of them. Give one of them away. I think he's going to give one to his brother. Get him into hunting. But I think, like, if you're thinking about diving into the saddle thing, I think it's good. But I wouldn't just throw everything else out. I think it's just another tool. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be my main squeeze.
Yeah, I mean, like, you buy more than one hang-on. Mm-hmm. You're not going to just buy another hang-on and sell the other one. No, keep the motherfucker.
Yeah,
you paid for it.
It's nice to have options. Yeah, and it's like, I'm going to slowly accumulate more hunting shit over the years. That's just what it is.
Hey, I got more hunting shit right here. Thanks, Lancaster Archery, for the dozen arrows.
Yeah, I ordered some too. Thank you, Lancaster Archery. They get them to us very quick. Hey, 2 days.
It's a good thing about being 30 miles away.
Yeah, it's 2 days. It's like Amazon Prime for us.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of private land, we got poured again this year.
Yes.
I got the word Monday or Wednesday, one of them days. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good news, man.
I thought you'd like that.
I moved a stand and everything. I was like, man, if we don't have it, that's gonna suck.
We got to go back in there and move the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because they're in terrible spots.
Terrible. Yeah, but
awful.
Dude, it took me longer than I thought. That's why I just did the one.
Yeah.
But we should move the other ones. I mean, I just got some pretty nice spots I ran into when I was turkey hunting that I think we ought to investigate more of. It is real close to the property line, but it's a really good spot.
Hey.
Dancing with the devil, baby.
Speaking of property lines, if you live in New Jersey, sucks to suck. Have you seen this? Mm-mm. Oh, boy. Introduced on May 2nd, 2022 by Assemblywoman Shema Hader.
That don't sound good.
No. Bill A 3732 would, first of all, it would require a private property owner planning to hunt their own land to provide written notice to all adjacent landowners.
What?
Yeah. So, if you own your own land, obviously there's people around you, you would have to written notice to let all these motherfuckers know.
What kind of dumb shit is that?
Yeah. And secondly,
Jersey and California are the 2 fucking worst states in the union to hunt.
Yeah. Secondly, it would also limit bow hunter rights by expanding the no-hunt zone around occupied buildings from the current 150-foot perimeter to 450-foot, which isn't that bad. But New Jersey's a pretty populous state, so.
Yeah, I mean, most hunting's in South Jersey, though, and it's actually pretty nice down there.
Pine Barrens and shit. But yeah, I don't really care about the...
They're just making shit more difficult for us, you know? Yeah. Man, my boy Chris is giving me a call. I'll call you back, Chris.
But yeah, I thought the having to let your neighbors know what you're going to do in your own fucking land.
That's fucking absurd to me. I think the range thing, I don't like that. I think that's unnecessary. If you're bow hunting, man, you don't need to be fucking 450 feet from a dwelling.
That's what it is in Maryland. 150 yards.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
I thought it was 150 feet.
You might be right.
I think it is. But I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot.
Yeah, we both are. It's fine.
Yeah, speaking well, we'll get to that. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. These 2 weeks, man, so much happens.
Let's fuck us up.
I really don't like having to let your neighbor know. That's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I gotta let my neighbors know what I'm doing on my property?
Absolutely not.
They're lucky I don't come over there and take a shit in their lawn in the morning and blame it on their dog.
Yeah. That's
I gotta let you know, especially if I'm bow hunting. Like if I'm rifle hunting, maybe I could see that being like a kind of a courtesy thing. But if I'm bow hunting on my property and I got 100 acres or something, and I gotta tell my neighbor.
Yeah. Like I don't think you need to get their permission, but you still gotta let them know. Yeah, but either way,
that's stupid.
Get fucked.
It's stupid. It's your property. I can do what I want.
Yeah, if I want to walk around naked, my back 40, I will.
I walk around naked at my house, and I got half an acre. My neighbors fucking hate me.
Yeah.
Dude, I do. But not outside. I have. But I walk around my house naked pretty often. I got big windows, and I guarantee you all my neighbors have seen me fucking stark naked.
Yeah, your windows are massive, and they go very low to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I guarantee you, my neighbors have seen more than they'd like to. But hey, don't look at my fucking windows. Dude.
I guarantee my across the street neighbors have seen me naked, because in the morning I walk out and I flip all the lights on. I'm still butt fucking naked.
Yeah,
I got those big bay windows up front. Guarantee they've seen my ding dong. But hey,
don't look at my windows.
Hey.
What do you want me to tell you,
motherfuckers?
I wonder if you can get in trouble for that.
I doubt it. I mean, if you're like standing up on the couch and wiggling your cock around,
yeah, you might But if I'm walking around in my house naked, I mean, hey, tough shit, dude.
Or if like your neighbors are like outside.
I'm sorry, your old lady's fucking spends a lot of time on her back porch since I moved in. I don't know what to tell you. You come outside, she's out there playing air guitar. What the fuck?
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, dude. You know, get in shape.
But yeah, if you back up to the window and spread your cheeks and press your butthole against the window, that's frowned upon.
You might get arrested.
Yeah. I think there was a state's attorney or a county attorney that did that.
Oh, yeah, down in Ocean City.
Yeah.
He was jerking off on his balcony.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Just fucking wanking it down there.
What a pile of shit.
Yeah. What a fucking... Hey, come on, dude. There's kids and shit. Like, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, but yeah, I mean, and he was a state's attorney, right? From Elkton.
Yeah, he was a Cecil County guy.
Yeah.
Something Rollins, Ellis Rollins.
Ellis Rollins, yeah, yep.
I think that was my mom's lawyer in her divorce proceedings.
Really?
No wonder she lost.
Yeah. God, it was a fucking whack job.
Dude,
like jerking off on balconies.
Hey, to each their own, but...
Yeah, I mean, you do that shit in another country. That's fucking USA, man. But something we were talking about a couple weeks ago, we were talking about Cervidae and the taxonomy, I believe is the word. I was going to say toxicology, but that's wrong.
I asked if deer with bovine. We were all over the place.
Yeah. But I looked it up, and so like they're ungulates. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the whitetail is the Odocoileus virginianus is the scientific name for a whitetail.
Can we get rid of this Latin shit, dude?
Yeah, why? I don't know. And then Sika is a Cervus nippon. I was right about that. That's because I was more recently read about because when I'd nerd out on that shit, you know. And I've done it about whitetail, read into all the
So why are they
scientific names and stuff. But I knew Sika because it was just more recent on my brain.
Why are they different?
Well, they are different because they are. So there's Cervinae. It's just like a family tree. So there's different kinds. Elk and Sika are in like one side of the branch of the family. They're both ungulates, but they're different subspecies. I guess I'm not sure if that's.
They're both deer. One's a whitetail deer. One's Sika deer.
Well,
pretty much.
Yeah, not deer, but yeah, they're both like hooved animals. I guess they're both ungulates, but they're different. I don't know what the word is, but they are different in that way. So like a Sika is more like an elk, and a deer is more like a deer. And there's in that family, there's like red deer, you know what I mean, and shit like that. Yeah. And then there's caribou and their own little family, you know what I mean. So they're all related. They're cousins, more or less, you know. So pretty cool, pretty interesting. Yeah. Here's a fun fact. Pronghorns are the fastest North American mammal, and they run 60 miles per hour.
Is it 60? I thought it was 70.
60.
Either way, it's still getting it.
They're getting it.
And that makes you wonder, what was here before that they had to be that fucking fast? Because nothing can catch them right now.
No. I'd say, I mean, who knows? But there was fucking short-faced bears. There were saber-toothed tigers here. I mean,
wasn't there a cheetah? American cheetah at one point?
There may have been. I think, you know what? There was. Let's say it right now on this podcast. There was.
Fact.
It's a fact. You can take that to the bank.
I'm gonna Google it real quick. So I'm pretty sure I heard it on Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan always. I mean, you could play a drinking game, and like short-faced bear would be one of the categories. You'd be shit-faced.
Yeah.
Because he talks about the short-faced bear. Oh,
there was a worse bear than the short-faced bear down in fucking Florida that was around in, I think it was the Cretaceous period. I don't know when it was, but there was something worse than a short-faced bear. And there was definitely saber-toothed tigers. But here's something cool, another interesting thing that's related to history. Jordanian archaeologists working in northeast Jordan's Badia Desert, I think that's how you pronounce it, Badia, and these archaeologists were excavating there, and they discovered the world's oldest known hunting camp. 9,000 years ago, Stone Age deer hunters built animal traps called kites, consisting of miles-long stone walls built in a giant V-shaped funnel to funnel red deer and gazelles into basically a deer drive.
Like a hole in a fence.
Yep. They funneled them. Isn't that fucking cool, man?
That's badass. The American cheetah was a thing.
It was a thing.
Mm-hmm. It says American cheetah is either of two feline species of the extinct genus endemic to North America during the Pleistocene epoch, 2.6 million to 12,000 years ago. So extinct 12,000 years ago.
It was here with whitetail, absolutely. Yeah. That's pretty fucking cool. There was all kinds of shit here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's fascinating. And there's that place, it's like something Prairie Project. They're trying to revive a lot of that. It's like American Prairie.
American Prairie Project. I think that's what it is.
Something like that. I heard about it on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that guy that talked about the coyotes.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's his name?
Coyote America. We read that book.
It's a great book, dude.
Yeah, it
is. One of the we're all over the place, I feel like. But Hunter Nation, which I was a member of, they posted on their Instagram to keep killing these coyotes. We're doing the Lord's work. I mean, I guess you kind of are, but you can't kill the coyote.
No.
We are the reason the coyote is spreading, and why their numbers are what they are today.
Yep.
And somebody said that, and I agreed with him. And then the Hunter Nation social media person was like, "Where's your science behind that?" And I was like, "Okay, maybe Google it, read a book." But yeah.
No, you coyotes, man, they're a hardy species. They're not going anywhere.
No.
You can shoot them all you want. I mean, you might be able to control them in small pockets, but they're just going to move and go somewhere else. And it might not be far, but you're not going to eradicate the coyote.
Every other animal that the humans have set out to exterminate, we have.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the wolf, the buffalo, almost the whitetail, almost the turkey. But the coyote is still here.
Yeah, and they have a lot of significance in like Native American culture too. The coyote is a very revered animal, as is the buffalo. That's something I was thinking about. I'm reading this book. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. There's a lot about mythology in it, and it was talking about Native American culture and how revered the buffalo is. And I just thought that was interesting. And I thought about like the argument for like people who don't hunt don't necessarily understand how you can kill an animal and love it and respect it as much as hunters do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading about these Native Americans and how they respect this buffalo. But at the same time, they would have buffalo drives. They would run them off a cliff, you know what I mean, and eat them. And they hunted them, you know. That was their like primary source of food. But yet at the same time, they revere and love this animal so much. And it made me think, like, if anyone ever said to me, like, how can you love it? And I'd be like, it's kind of like a form of apologetics, if you will, for defending like your reasoning and why you would hunt. It's like, ask someone, do you think that Native Americans respect and love wildlife and nature? And anybody's going to be like, yes.
Mm.
Well, they hunted them, and then, you know, they can have their rebuttals and whatnot. But
no, they used every piece of it. Shit like that.
Yeah, well, we do too. And then what we don't, it's the circle of life. Didn't you watch Lion King? Everything's eaten. You know what I mean?
The circle of life.
Yeah, like even if I leave that carcass and I'm not taking every last bone and everything, you know, I'm taking the meat, but
it's still getting used.
It's still getting used
in some fashion. Yeah,
that gut pile is getting devoured. You know what I mean? Everything is getting used. But I thought that was interesting because it's like, to someone who doesn't hunt, it can be hard to understand, and I think that's a good reference. Is like, well, the Native Americans, Indians, they loved their quarry, their prey, and they respected it, and it was even like a mythological sense, the creatures that they hunted. And in a lot of ways, I that resonated with me because I align with that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I respect and I love every animal that I pursue, and it can seem kind of paradoxical because of, well, we fucking kill them and eat them, but at the same time, like, we love these animals and we respect them and revere them even.
I can definitely take a step back and see how that is confusing. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can totally understand. You love it, but you just fucking killed it.
Yeah, I get it. But maybe they need to take a step back and think about it. That's what I mean. Like, think about like the Native Americans, and like they literally built religion around these animals. Yeah, you know? And that's because it really is like it's cheesy, but it's a circle of life, man. Like we use those animals to feed our children, to feed ourselves as sustenance, and we love the pursuit of them, and we love the animal. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of killing deer, let's just keep bouncing all over.
That's fine.
86% of deer harvested in Delaware last year were on private land. I thought that was
crazy.
That is nuts.
Do we have a number for Maryland or anything, or just Delaware?
No, I just seen this was released by Delaware.
Oh, okay.
They killed 15,000 deer, which is like just a little more than Cecil County, Maryland.
God.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
Yeah. Most of them were in Sussex and Kent. Newcastle's reported very few.
There's not a lot of land up there.
No, it's very urbanized there.
Yeah.
And they killed 4 sick deer in Delaware.
That's crazy.
One of them was in Newcastle County.
That can't be right.
That's what I thought. When I read that, I was like, I think somebody reported that just to fuck with people.
Yeah, that can't be right.
That can't be right. Newcastle County?
No.
That would be nuts. What would that fucking sick deer have an easy pass to? Motherfucker, get up here. Jesus Christ. Motherfucker, dude. Slick fella.
That's not right. Somebody clicked the wrong button when they were checking the deer in.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And who knows? There might have been more harvested that weren't reported. You never know, you know. These things are never 100% accurate.
I'll never understand. Not to throw shade, but I'll never understand people that don't check their deer in.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
You get 36 of the cocksucking things.
Just check your deer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, people aren't they're not after here. We're trying to get numbers here. We're trying to get statistics.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and you could be like, well, I'm just a drop in the bucket. Yeah, but if a lot of people do that, then it can affect the metrics here, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's important to check your deer.
I mean, I've done it. Sorry, but I have done it, but I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah. I got thought this was cool. I went to PA to see when I could apply for an elk tag.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think July is when it is, but I went there and I went on the website and I was looking at, and it was like, look at your previous license purchases. And I went on there, and in 2011, in August, I purchased my first hunting license.
Because that was your first ever?
That was my first ever, like, hunt. Well, I mean, I hunted with you when we were kids.
Yeah, but...
And with my stepdad, Rob, but that... Home. Rest in peace. That doesn't... That's different. That was my first adult, like, hunting. That was my first solo hunting experience. And I just thought that was cool to look back and be like, damn, that's still on record that they have that. I thought that was pretty neat.
I'm sure I asked you before, but why PA?
Because I didn't want to do the hunter safety course in Maryland.
That's right.
So I started in PA. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And I was going up there, and I was spot and stalking, and I climbed a tree, and I hunted out of a tree. Like
just shimmied up the tree.
Shimmied up the tree and pulled my bow up. Yeah. Sat on a tree limb, opened a tree.
Never had any luck. Didn't see one or anything?
No, I don't think I did. I can't remember, but that's where, hey, humble beginnings, man. I had no clue what I was doing, but I did find some sign. I found, like, deer prints. That was all I found, and I was like, oh, they're coming through here. So I climbed a tree like a fucking cougar. I was like, they're going to come right under here. I didn't see a fucking thing. They're probably looking at me up in that tree like, look at this jackass.
Fucking idiot. You didn't have a climber or anything?
Oh, I'm so glad no other hunter, like, came by and seen me.
What are you doing, dude?
I've been like, what?
What the?
I had no clue, you know. I just thought that was cool. But yeah, I plan to apply for an elk tag in PA again, and I will every year because your odds get better.
Definitely got to remind me to do that.
I will.
Might as well.
And I think I might apply in Tennessee too.
Ooh.
Because that's the same deal. It's over the counter. You apply, you get it, bang. I mean, and there's some fucking killer. There's big elk in PA and Tennessee.
These are both herds that have been reintroduced, right?
I know PA is, but I'm not sure about Tennessee.
I don't know either. Pretty sure it has.
There used to be elk all over the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking humans.
Yeah. Well, before, regulations, it was an issue.
Yeah.
Overhunting. Market hunting was the big thing, but I think it's... I'd love to get a PA elk tag, man. That would
fucking
be
monsters.
Sick. Big elk.
Monsters up there.
Yeah.
What are the odds? They go up every year.
Yeah, they go. It's pretty bad at first, but as the years go on, it starts to get decent. Like if you do it, you'll get one eventually.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You could get one your first year. You don't know.
That'd be sick.
I kind of hope next year I get it. This year I really want to go get a Sika deer.
Yeah,
but at the same time, like if I drew an elk tag, I'm going elk hunting.
Yeah. I'll come with you even if I don't draw one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what we discussed.
Yeah.
Like, if you draw one, I'm coming with you. We're camping and fucking getting after it.
Yeah.
I'm not using a fucking guide either. I'm not doing that.
Fuck no.
As much as, like, I got no problem with people that do that and use, stuff like that. No issue with it. But I prefer to do it the old-fashioned way. That's like Sika, man. Like, I know we joke around about going to Muddy Marsh and getting an outfitter, but dude, I want to do it myself. I want to get it on public land. I want to do it,
I'm not sitting over a corn pile.
No, that's not how I want to do it. And like, if I've killed a bunch and I've done it, and then maybe I have some private land down there, sure, I'll do it. But I want to do it the old-fashioned way first. I want to do it. I want to earn it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before I start shopping, because it's not the same when you bring them to you. I want to go to them. I want to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm fucking with you there.
No, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the only one to kill one this year.
I fucking hope not. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can live with myself if I don't kill one this year. I would be really upset.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I want one so bad.
We shall see.
I don't like failing at things that I try. See,
But like you've come so close. I feel like that should hold you over.
Yes, it does. But have you ever done something where you tried as hard as you could at something and repeatedly fail?
No.
That's how I felt about Sika. And a big buck, man. Like I wanted a buck that I was proud of for the past 3 years. I've been waiting, and year after year I failed. It took me 3 years to get a buck that I wanted to put on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
And for those 3 years, man, I was struggling, and it was just like, man, I've never tried so hard to do something and failed. Like normally, if I try really hard, I'm gonna achieve what I want, what I set out to do, And I think that's for anybody. I don't think I'm special. I think just if you really try hard at something, you'll succeed eventually.
Hunting's different because it's not just you. There's another factor. There's a critter with a brain who's trying to stay alive.
It takes a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Like, you can be as good as you want, but, man, it takes a little bit of luck.
It sure does.
Even if you do everything right, you can still not succeed.
Yeah.
And especially when you're trying to hunt a specific caliber of animal. You know what I mean? And I feel like that for Sika. So this year, being that I'm putting a lot of work into going down there and getting a Sika, if I don't at least get a hind, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off.
You get one.
But I think I'll get one.
I just want to see somebody get one, like that week during the first open in Blackwater.
You're coming down Wednesday, right? Isn't that your plan?
Probably Wednesday night. Do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay, gotcha. Me and Ryan are trying to get game plan, and I don't know when Kevin's coming down either. But we were discussing it while I was down there. We also went and scouted another spot, and this spot was in Fishing Bay. It was a spot that
Don't go there.
Yeah, don't go there. It's terrible. This was a spot that a DNR guy said to go.
Oh, okay.
And he told us a special access point. He said, "Look, all these people, they park over here," and he's like, "You don't have to park there." He's like, "You can park on the side of the road."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You can slip in right here." He gave us a pretty sweet setup, and we found a lot of good sign. So we've got that spot. We've got Blackwater, where we spent all our time last year. We got good spots, and then we got Ellis Bay. So Ryan and I have hunted these 3 locations, and we've had close encounters and seen some great signs. So we're much better prepared, much better off this year for it. So,
but even last year, going in pretty much blind. You got fucking close.
Yeah, Ryan missed one. I shot one and never found it. So I mean, this year we're gonna have success.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
80 pounds. Don't have to worry about that shoulder no mo.
Ripping through them.
Except for Ryan. He'll have to worry about the shoulder.
Yeah, he will. Yeah. He's been playing with the hinge. And,
I seen that.
He's really liking it.
More power to him. Maybe it's because he's newer, so he's still learning the ropes that he likes it. I don't like it. I mean,
you like it as a tool, though.
Yeah, I can definitely use it. When I get tired of like my wristy or anything, I can pick it up and use it. And it's definitely makes you a better archer.
Yeah,
definitely. Even a thumb button.
Yeah,
makes you a better archer.
Yeah, and that's what I told Ryan. I said honestly, you can shoot with that wristy forever, and you can be fine with it. I said, but most people are going to be a better shot with a thumb button, and I think you need to use a hinge to use a thumb button. And I said, I think you're kind of like looking at John and watching what he does, but John's kind of an anomaly. Like, and most people. Most people hunt with a wristy and they're staying under 30 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For, I don't want to say like elite, but for, I don't know, for an archer who is as into it as we are and does like, and will take longer shots and stuff, most of the time, anybody who's shooting at a whitetail at longer ranges, they're using thumb buttons or probably not so much hinges, but I think it's more common for people, especially like elk hunters who are taking these long shots that are using thumb buttons. Yeah. Most people aren't using wristies. Not to say that people don't. Cam Haynes does, you know.
Well, you can go ahead and say it. I'm elite.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're unusual. Most guys who can, there's not a lot of guys that are shooting 100 yards with a wristy and getting good shots.
No,
it's pretty unusual, John.
I agree. That the wristy is. Yeah, I'll take one. It's hard to be consistent with. So, because a lot of people like to just punch that trigger, and you see videos all the time on YouTube, especially now the tack's going on, starting up. Ugh, it makes me shiver when I see some of these videos.
Yeah,
and
I think most people can benefit from at least using a hinge in practice and maybe hunt with a thumb button or use a hinge in practice, and then you can hunt with your wrist. But what Ryan's thing is the anchor points are so different.
It's different.
To translate from a hinge to a wristy, it's a big difference in anchor point, which is why I hunt with a thumb button, because I can practice with my hinge and then I can hunt with my thumb button, and it's almost exactly the same anchor points.
I think I stopped hunting with my thumb button because I broke it. And I didn't want to buy another one.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Dropped it out of the tree.
You liked hunting with a thumb button?
I loved it, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
So why don't you get another one?
Because they're expensive.
And you're good with your wrist.
Yeah, so.
You have a nice wrist release, too, though. I like your wrist release.
I love my wrist release. Old True Fire chicken wing, I think it is.
It's got 2 fingers. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. I mainly pull with my middle finger and leave my pointer finger out of it.
Yeah.
Probably 99% just use the pointer finger, the trigger finger, on their wrist releases, and that's where they get that punch. And it's just
yeah, I think that could be a lot to do with your success as well, is not using your pointer finger, because you got to think there's definitely more. Your pointer finger is more. I'd say it's probably your most like maybe sensitive finger. You know, I don't know. I just think
it's your trigger finger.
Yeah,
and you just want to pull a trigger.
Yeah.
And I like that longer trigger on it because it's more sensitive. So I barely got to touch it, and she gone.
Yeah.
The leverage.
Yeah. Speaking of long-range shooting and preparation for the tack, because that thing's right around the corner. So.
Well, we got 4 weeks?
Yeah. 4 weeks. And we need to get out and do some long-range shooting. We haven't been. And Kevin said he's got a spot cleared out for us, 150 yards.
Whew! A boy!
Kevin, man. He's like, come on over.
Okay.
So sometime we got to make it over there.
Yes.
We've had a lot going on here lately.
And the weather has been shit.
Not cooperating. It's supposed to rain all next weekend, too.
I was telling you this when you got here. Like, you went down south and I went over and I was sighting my bow in, and with the wind being the way it was, I was chasing my arrow all over the fucking place. And I was this side tape, that side tape, this side tape. I think I finally got it figured out. Maybe.
No, we've had like 20-mile-an-hour winds every fucking day.
Yeah. And I was also saying that because these bows are faster, if you're off just by a little bit at 60 yards, you know how you sight
your bow
sight in your single pin, you could be 3 or 4 different sight tapes because it's so fucking fast.
Yeah.
You don't know. At 70 pounds, you can be pretty fucking close, but 80 pounds, holy shit.
Yeah, the fucker, yeah, that's definitely a factor you don't really think about.
Yeah. I've been chasing this fucking thing all over the place, but I think I finally got it.
Nice.
And I think I'm going to go with a higher FOC. The light arrow, they weren't flying right.
No.
They were all over the place.
Yeah. I think that's the move.
Yeah. So I got new arrows. I'm not going to do a 120 grain tip. I'm still going to do a 100 grain tip, mainly because I bought 24 of them. I'm just going to slide a 20 grain insert in the back of it.
Okay.
Be done with that.
There you go. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Now you have the tool to do that?
Big, long Allen wrench.
Okay.
About 4 foot long.
Sweet. Yeah, I got to get that for the Black Eagle. Tim converted me, so I'm Black Eagle now, baby.
Yeah? You buy the same ones?
I bought another dozen, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to have Lancaster fletch them because they got the same jig that he used. Because yours doesn't have that same, right?
I don't have the left-hand helical now.
Yeah. So I'll take, or not Lancaster, but Autumn Sky. I'm going to take them up there.
Could always buy one. Man, I love building arrows.
I know, dude. I've been spending so much money.
Yeah.
I just fucking bought that saddle, dude. Yeah. I got bachelor parties and weddings and fucking
Total Archery Challenge.
Yeah.
I'm jazzed for
Target
that.
Archery Challenge. I'm probably going to spend my life savings shooting at that caribou.
Jeremy asked me this. He said, what's your cutoff going to be for the caribou? And I was like, dude, I don't know.
Well, I was thinking like $300.
Dude! I said 200.
What is it? $15 a shot. So that would be 20 shots.
You get 11 arrows. You buy 10, you get one free.
So 22 shots, I think is going to be my cutoff. I'll spend $300.
Well, that'd be more.
No, that's 22.
Oh yeah.
$150
right.
is 10 shots. They give you a free one. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna cut it off at $300. I think last year I spent more, didn't I?
You spent a bunch.
I think I got 22, and then I got a couple more. I think I got 27 last year.
Yeah, I only shot 16 arrows and got one on the last arrow.
Motherfucker.
I'm getting 2 in this year, depending on weather. Mm-hmm. I'm getting 2 in.
It's a big factor, man. I really like to get 2 in, but I mean, hell, as long as I get 1, I'll be happy. But we got to do some shooting, son. We've been doing long range shots. Last year I feel like we were prepared a little more.
We were definitely prepared. We got plenty of time.
We got time.
I'll come over a bunch of times because it's going to get real nice at the end of this week until the weekend.
Yep.
So come over and shoot.
Yeah, we'll have to make it over to Kevin's, do some long range shit, maybe stretch out our sight tapes, see how far we can shoot. I'd love to go shoot 120, 130.
I shot 111 when you were down Eastern Shore. That was pretty good. It was better than I thought.
Yeah.
I probably walked 6 miles in your backyard while you were gone, just shooting.
Hell yeah.
And Sunday, I was really falling into a groove. Once I finally figured out the right sight tape, I was really falling into a groove like my old self.
Oh yeah, that's a good feeling.
But we definitely gotta get ready because we were shooting the 2 hardest courses.
Yep. Well, you are. I'm shooting 1.
Yeah.
I'm shooting the hardest course.
Yeah. All 3 of us are shooting the hardest,
which is gonna be just awesome. I can't wait to watch Runsky just. His legs turn to jello halfway through the day.
Whiff.
You've been working out?
No.
You motherfucker.
No.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna buy the right shoes this time. Because last year I was hiking with steel toe boots.
Yeah. Dude, good shoes are gonna make a difference.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy some hiking sneakers.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the whole fucking.
You don't need
thing.
boots.
No.
You don't.
I don't got boots. Weak bitch ankles, bro. Okay.
No. Yeah. I don't have fucking. I got cankles, son. You see I got joint problems. My knees hurt. My elbows hurt. My fucking ankles never hurt.
No.
My ankles are solid, dude. I wear my boots. My work boots are slip on.
Mine too.
People ask me all the time, like, dude, doesn't that you get like no ankle support? I'm like, don't need it.
That's all I wear is slip-on. I got slip-ons on right now.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Crocs. Ryan sold me on them. I love them. They're great.
Yeah.
I'm not doing attack in them, but I do hunt in them. I think they're great for hunting.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I might get a pair for early season.
I really like them for hunting.
It's really silly to wear boots early season.
It is. It's
What's
unnecessary.
the point?
It's unnecessary.
I'm not wearing my all-white New Balances, but...
Yeah. No. You got New Balances?
No. Yes.
Yeah, I think the tack, honestly, if you're just having a solid pair of sneakers, you're fine. If you do have bitch-ass ankles, yeah, get some boots.
Yeah, get some lace-up boots, all that bullshit, but just some hiking sneakers.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's fine.
Yep. I don't want to spend any more money, but I wouldn't mind getting, like, some Crispies for, like, that way I have them when I do go elk hunting, but I don't think I'm going to do it this year. I think I'm just going to wear some sneaks.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Probably gonna, like, I've been looking at hiking sneakers on Amazon, like $40 pair.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 done.
Yeah. That's probably the move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind getting them anyway, because you can use them when I do, like, scouting or hiking and shit, like off-season stuff. So that would be good. That's not a bad grab.
Yeah, I think you just got the tread. I mean, we'll be hiking up fucking mountains.
Yeah.
If you're doing tack in San Antonio, you probably don't need them.
Yeah.
Flat.
Yeah.
Lucky fuckers.
Yep. And even like us, like, we got smaller mountains here, like out west. You might want some hiking boots because you're fucking hiking in the Rockies, but we're in the Poconos. You know, it's not like these mountains are huge.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess it's different.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of misconceptions about the tack.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year we did shit. Like I bought an arrow puller.
Yeah, didn't need it.
You don't need a fucking arrow puller.
No.
An arrow lube. Like these guys on the tack page, I'm like, what are you guys talking about? It's like that fucking meme. Be a man.
Be a man.
Just pull your fucking arrows out of the target. You don't need lube. You don't need an arrow puller.
I see
what the fuck? Yeah, some of them are tough. Okay, you're gonna be fine, dude. Don't add more unnecessary shit. You don't need it.
I see so many posts on that Facebook page, and I just SMH shake my head.
Yeah,
because it's like, what are you fucking talking about? And here lately, it's been FOC. What's the FOC should I run? Just shoot your fucking bow and figure it out.
Yeah, if you're hitting good, you're hitting good, dude. You know, try to. But I do think that trying to get your FOC up is good. I do. I think they fly better that way. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, some things it's like, why are you asking this fucking Facebook group this?
Yeah, the whole arrow lube and arrow puller thing. I was like, dude, come on.
I posted a picture to our Instagram of the bow fishing trip with Ryan, and then accidentally posted it to my personal Facebook for some reason. So that didn't get posted to the Beers and Deers Facebook.
Yeah.
But if you're on the Facebook group, it's on the Instagram. But
we have so many linked accounts going on. Like, I'm sure you've seen, but I keep getting notifications for Robinhood, and I go to click on it to log in, and it pops up with your information.
Oh,
and I'm
really?
like, no, I don't want to log into his shit. And it won't let me log into my shit.
Really?
Yeah, and it says, we sent you a text message for confirmation. I was like,
oh, okay. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah.
I was like, somebody's trying to steal my Robinhood shit.
no, it's me.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so even when I logged out of all our Google shit for the podcast, it still wouldn't. So I said, fuck it, I don't care how much my Dogecoin is.
Yeah. I'm not even using Robinhood anymore.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, all the technology shit, man, is we suck at it. We got to get better at posting shit on social media and everything, but whatever.
I can't wait for the tack though.
Oh, dude, I'm pumped, man. I've got such a action-packed summer this year, man.
Yeah.
Bachelor parties. I got 2 bachelor parties. I got a wedding. Got the tack. Got the fight June 25th. Got a jiu-jitsu competitions. 2 of them. Like, I'm almost like you said recently, like, I don't want to brush the summer by, but man, it's like, I just want to get all this shit over so I can just enjoy hunting season. You know, I just want to hunt, man. You know, that's what I long to do. And dude, well, I'm not. Never mind. I was gonna talk about. Well, my kids are going on vacation. I was going to say where, but I'm not going to say where because I don't want to put that out there. But
yeah, you fucking weirdos out there.
Yeah, but they are going on vacation for the whole week that I'll be in that we're doing the Sika hunt. So that worked out. I didn't even need to get a sitter or nothing. I was going to ask my mom, which I'm sure she would, but because it would only be for 3 days. But
is that the second week of October or something like that?
Yeah, it's the week that well, I don't need to say that either. We're going down to Hunt Sicka in the beginning of October. Yeah, 1 week down then.
It's still hot as fuck, and there's mosquitoes are gonna fuck us up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be miserable.
I gotta get it since I'll be hunting with y'all in Blackwater in the flooded timber. Definitely gotta get another thermocell.
How many you got?
Only one.
Yeah, you'd be all right with one. It depends on how mosquitoes are. I'm a firm believer in bringing two.
Yeah,
but mosquitoes fucking tear me up. If mosquitoes aren't bad for you, like Ryan uses one thermocell. I could be talking out of my ass. Maybe he does use two. I think he uses one, and he doesn't have issues. But I think two is the way to go. And you're still going to get bit.
Yeah.
You're going to get bit walking to your stand because the thermocells don't work that well if they don't create like a little barrier. But, yeah. The nice thing this year is because we have all these spots now, we can play the wind and hunt one spot, you know what I mean? We got plans where we're going to go where the crowds hit hard on the weekends. We got plans like for Saturday where we can go to another location that won't get hit as hard. Like, so this year, me and Ryan have done all the legwork for y'all, man. All you got to do is show up, man.
All I got to do is show up and shoot straight.
We even talked about, like, so when you're there, and I don't know if Runsky's coming or not, but if he comes, then, like, I can take you and Runsky, and Ryan can take Kevin and Brandy. I'm not sure if Brandy's coming either. I think she is, but I'm not sure yet. But I know Kevin is.
You have to get an Airbnb.
Yeah, we're going to use my grandfather's beach house.
That's right. Forgot all about that.
We're golden, baby. No money. Cheap.
I love it.
And we're going to eat. I'm not saying we won't eat out, but I want to spend most of the time I want to just come because, dude, the drive to Blackwater is almost an hour. So by the time you wake up and you're waking up at the ass crack of dawn,
like
fucking 3:30 in the morning.
Ew.
Maybe. Well, it depends on what we're doing, where our hunt is. Like certain hunts, we don't have to get up quite that early.
But if we got to hike 45 minutes,
then 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because Ryan's house is a little closer, but it just for all of us it's easier. I think it's only a 10-minute difference, his house and my grandfather's beach house, and it would just be a lot easier for all of us to pack into the beach house because there's way more room.
Yeah.
But also we want to all be together because you get that hunting camp feel. You know what I mean? At the end of the night, everybody comes home. We throw a fucking pizza in the oven, and you drink a couple beers and you crash. Because eating out, man, you don't think it, but it takes so much time.
Yeah.
By the time you get back, dude, it's fucking 7 o'clock.
You shower, you go find a joint.
Yeah, you got to get up at 3:30 in the morning. Like, nah, dude, we need to just come back to the beach house, throw a pizza in the oven, drink a couple beers, go over our plan for tomorrow, and crash. That's all we're going to be doing is literally hunting, talking about hunting, eating, and sleeping. Like,
well, I'm going to shoot a state record stag first morning, so you guys have fun. I'm going to be sleeping in every other morning.
I'll come out for an evening hunt. Dude, I love the war of attrition that it is. And let me tell you, son, like, and I ain't got to tell you because you fucking know. It's like the rut, you know. It's a battle, son. You're exhausted by the end of that week because of how much you're spending time in the stand. And Sicka's a little, like, we're not going to do all day sits. There's just no need to. In the middle of the day, we're going to leave, maybe do a little fishing, eat some lunch, you know. That's just my experience with it. I don't think it's worth sitting all day for Sicka. I really don't.
Me and Runsky hunted in the morning, went back, took a fucking nap.
Yeah. That's me and Ryan did. We took a nap in my truck outside a gas station. And we had some hooker knock on the window. And she was like, hey, I'll blow you for a double cheeseburger with tomatoes and lettuce and extra mayo. And I was like, absolutely not. And we pull up to this fucking burger joint, and I order a double cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, and extra mayo. And Ryan's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what the fuck do you think I'm doing, Ryan? I'm going to get this nice lady something to eat. She's starving. But, yeah, dude, we crashed. We took a nice little nap because it's exhausting. Do you remember me passing out at the fucking bar?
Yeah. You were like, let's fucking drink some beer. And then I think you ate something, drank a beer, and you're like, I can't do it. I'm tired.
You don't know exhaustion until you're literally like nodding out and not high.
Yeah, not on
like,
heroin.
I'm not talking about like I've seen junkies like nod out and stuff. That's what I looked like.
Yeah.
I was like so tired that I just could not I was done. My body was like, nope, you're shutting down. I was at the bar, like, falling asleep, and I wasn't drunk. I had one beer, and
no matter how hard you wanted to go,
yeah, it just wasn't there.
Yeah.
My body was like, nope. It was a long week, man. It's a war of attrition. Like, and that wasn't even a week. That was what, like 3 or 4 days, 3 days. Yeah. But it just the lack of sleep, the fucking killer hikes. You know what I mean? The adrenaline pumping. You know what I mean? All that day after day, man. It takes a toll on you.
I'm ready to go. I don't feel like I gave last hunting season my all. Like my rutcation. If I would have just sat all day, I treated my last rutcation as more of a vacation from work instead of just hunting.
Yeah.
Because if I would have sat all day, all week, from what my camera captured, I could have had 2 wall hangers on the ground.
God damn.
But instead, I hunted till 9 and then left and came back at fucking 3 or 4 and hunted.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of mad at myself for doing that. So this year, I'm going to make up for that. I'm going to put a fucking wall hanger down.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You have to, man. You got to do them all day sets. It fucking be the trail camera, you know. And I'm a firm believer in that. I did pretty good. I think I did one day where I left at like 10 and came back a little after lunch. But for the most part, I sat all fucking day every day. You got to tough it out, man. And it can be hard, mentally taxing. It is.
You're sitting for 12 hours.
Yeah, your fucking back hurts. Like you're rotating between standing, kneeling on the seat of my climber. Like, yeah, it's tough, man. It is definitely it's a battle.
No matter how comfortable that summit is, you can't sit for 12 fucking hours.
No, it's no. You gotta get up. You gotta stand. You gotta rotate positions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. But like I said, I don't want to rush summer by. We got crabbing to do. We got
tack.
We got to watch my dad's horse lose all our savings. All that shit.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of horse, did you see the winner of the Kentucky Derby yesterday?
I didn't. I heard about it, but
the longest odds was the winner.
It was like 1 to 80 or something like that.
Like 80 to 1.
Yeah.
So if you would have bet like $200 on that thing, whoo, you'd have a lot of money right now. And I almost did, but I couldn't. I wanted to put $50 down the odds. I couldn't find an online betting service.
Oh, no shit. Damn it.
I'd have a lot of cash right now. But what do you got to do?
Yeah, it pays to bet on the underdog if they win, man. It's worth it to every once in a while. Just drop a couple bucks on it. You never know.
No matter what the odds are for my dad's horse, whenever it does race,
I'm betting on it.
I'm going to bet probably $100 on it.
Yeah, I'll bet $100 on it.
I mean, imagine if the odds are 90 to 1 and that bitch just goes wire to wire.
That'd be sick, dude.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
And if it runs the day that he says it's going to run, the 26th of May,
yeah,
I'd have all the money in the world to go to Boston and then tack.
Yep.
But
it's the 26th of May.
Yeah, not June.
I thought it was June.
No.
Oh,
May.
okay. Shit. Hell yeah.
It's like a Wednesday though. Thursday.
Okay. I'll be there, dude, with bells on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be badass. Miami Gold.
Miami Gold. Bet your money.
I bet you money. Well, we hit almost an hour and 20. Johnny, you got anything else?
Not all.
I'm fucking looking forward to the tack, brother. Ryan, bachelor party this weekend, baby. We're gonna get fucking weird up in the mountains, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And watch what you drink, dude. I might drug you.
Slip you a Mickey.
Uh-huh.
Bill Cosby, your bitch ass, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all tuning in. If you haven't, please leave us a review on Spotify. Subscribe to the channel and keep coming back. We appreciate it.
Send us some money.
Yeah, send us some money and maybe give us permission to hunt all your hunting property. Yeah, we want it. Save your bucks for us.
It's not unreasonable.
No, save your bucks for us. Yeah.
Your old ladies too.
Yep. Them too. Yep, we'll take those. I mean, you know, we're generous men. You know, we're generous lovers. But seriously, yeah, we'd love to hear from y'all. Any feedback, anything like that. Tell us about what's going on in the TAC. Those of you, you know, we because it's awesome, and we've gotten to hang out with several of you guys that pursue the same lifestyle that we do, and it's been cool. It's Will, thank you again for taking us fucking bow fishing, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, fuck me, right? Just kidding.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.